Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green. Welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey, where we have been exploring the Luncheon Kingdom, which is the game's lava level. I don't have that much of a hatred for lava levels. Like, they're not my favorites, but they're also not horrible. Like, I don't mind lava levels. They're not a bad aesthetic, but at the same time, it also does make for some fairly irritating platforming. It all depends on your approach. Like, it's... Oh, this is going to be a little tricky. Oh no, that's okay. I managed to miss everything. Now, I think we have to go over this way. Fork flicking detour. Yeah. So yeah, in terms of level aesthetics, lava levels are not... They're not bad for me, but they're not great either. Like, they're just sort of there. I mean, they suit a purpose, but I think this is probably one of the most creative takes we've seen on a lava level for the Mario series in some time. Because it just does so much different with them. It's like, okay, here's some of the traditional elements of lava levels that appear in Mario games, but we're also turning a few things on their head. Just to mix things up and actually make it a really unique experience. I mean, it looks a little bit weird just having all sort of the Pepto-Bismol pink goo. But at the same time, I think it's used pretty well and does offer a fairly creative approach to the game. Ah, Goomba. What do we need the Goombas for? Okay, well, there's more lava out there. Alright. Goomba, pray tell, why do we need you? Well, I don't know. There aren't any other Goombas around here. Unless I... Well, that didn't work. Okay, so what I need to do is not succeed. Oh well, I gave it a shot. Ah, cheese rocks. First off, I need I would like a Pottaboo, but there don't seem to be many around. I think I'm a little bit railroaded by the story. But yeah, this is a very creative approach to things, in all fairness. So, the Hammer Bros here actually get to throw... They get to throw frying pans. My brain had moved on and I didn't get to finish what I was saying. Okay. Well, we've got a few extra purple coins. And we can demolish pretty much everything in sight. Hammer Bros are how we smash the cheese rocks. And they've got interesting haircuts too. Now, is there anything up here? Because of course I don't like being shanghaied into doing the story. I like to get distracted. Okay, so that's the main volcano. Oh, something's up here. Oh, well, just a heart, but... There we go. We've opened up the path, and that's pretty much what we need the Hammer Bros for. But, well, actually not. But yeah, I don't know what my favorite aesthetics. I don't know what I'd say my favorite level aesthetics are overall. Because there are so many interesting designs you can have. Like, I admit I'm okay with underwater levels. I mean, just as a broader concept, I hate vertical platforming. Alright, so capture you again. Alright, so that didn't work. That worked! That was what I was after. Atop the jutting crag. There's a lot of stuff to do with crag in Super Paper Mario. It's been a long time since I've played that, in all fairness. Ah, and of course, there are diversions. We can run off and deliver a turnip. Ah, Blackadder. Series 3 has Baldric somewhat obsessed with turnips, especially in Episode 1 of Series 3. If Baldric was given £1 million, then he would apparently get himself a nice big turnip of his own in the country. And when he winds up getting £400,000 from, I think it's 400,000 from Prince George, as part of Blackadder's machinations gone wrong, Baldric buys his dream turnip, which promptly gets shoved over his head. We could leave if we wanted to, but I'm not going to. And the aftermath of Blackadder, he's wound up buying what he thought was a nice mink fur robe, but is actually made of cats. He has just destroyed a priceless turnip, and he's about to be slaughtered by a naked Tunisian sock merchant. Okay. So, unsurprisingly, that's the last time he's going to dabble in politics. So, I'm stuck back here, not much I can do. We get that moon again, but I will have to grab the Pottaboo again. But yeah, I think I kind of like desert levels, but they're not fantastic. Like, they've got good styles, but they probably wear on me a little bit quickly. I suppose I like a lot of areas that are just sort of, well, I like forests, I like rainy, marshy areas. I like places that sort of connect to nature a fair bit. But I also like factory levels. Ones with more industrial vibes to them, like places such as Rusty Bucket Bay and Grunty Industries. I love those. And I'm not sure why. It's like, why are the two most notorious levels in the Banjo series my favorites? Couldn't tell you, honestly. Simply could not tell you. But it's just how it is. I really do like those levels. I like the factory designs because I do like the factory levels in DKC as well, especially the music, and in DKC 3, preferably the version from the Super Nintendo. And we have a pathway that has erupted, so that big pot on the volcano. Dive in. So we've got a multi-moon up there. Ah, Pottaboo. So, we do need to... We need to get the landing right. Because, unfortunately... Nope, I couldn't pull back fast enough. Alright, now I need to get another Pottaboo very quickly. Well, you can't complain about service that fast. Blazing fast. Alright, so there are those. I have a scorched backside. Oh, I know what I need to do here. But yeah, so I think forest levels, ones that connect with nature a little bit more, and for some reason I like the factory levels, probably because of a bit of a contrast. I do like underwater levels because I think that underwater areas are genuinely fascinating and can provide for some really neat imagery. Like, we don't know a lot of the stuff that goes on in the deep ocean. You want sort of alien environments? The deep ocean is perfect for that. There are all manner of bizarre creatures just lurking under the surface. I would not be able to sort of categorize any of them. And the fact that we do have such strange and undiscovered entities, things that just sort of do not feel like they're quite right. It's really, really cool. It's like, what is this bizarre creature that has evolved so well to the depths? What is actually lurking deep within those oceanic abysses? That's part of why I really, really like Sector 4 in Metroid Fusion, because it's just like, it's one of those cases you don't know what is under there. The music itself is telling you basically telling you that something about this place is just not right. There's just this sinister underwater abyss. It's like you're standing there, looking down into whatever this is. Hold on, I'll come back to that later. You can't tell what's lurking in the murky blackness, but it just doesn't feel right. Alrighty, so we fixed that up, and we didn't get hit. And we've also got somewhere else to wind up traveling. We can paper over the cracks if we really want, but... So, do you recognize that? Yeah, later on in the game, we are going to get to travel to Peach's Castle. The Mushroom Kingdom is an area. What a beautiful place! Yoshi's house. There isn't really a house per se. Hello, sorry I'm not at home, but I have gone to Peach's Castle. Yoshi. Well, we can put out the fire. It's dangerous to leave that unattended, Yoshi. What on earth were you doing? I wonder. Oh, that is how we're meant to get up there. Oh, and yeah. The power moons here are power stars. And we get the classic jingle. Apparently power moons come in other shapes. I had no idea. So we can take a little bit of a look over. The design is, of course, pretty much similar to Super Mario 64. It's a little quiet now, but there'll be a lot to do later on. But yeah, when I played this for the first time and I realized that yes, you do have the homage to Mario 64, I was really happy. Okay, so we got an 8-bit pipe. And we have to deal with Hammer Bros. So those at least can't hurt us. And boy, do they throw a lot of hammers. Alright, so there's that. Get to the front of it. Do some funky gravity stuff. I had a feeling there was going to be another one. Beneath the rolling vegetables. So, very stylish indeed. If I quickly... Ah, I do need to take the hammer bro back because I got diverted from my diversion. I didn't even go in the door I was supposed to go in. Yeah, this is what it's like playing with me. I just wander off and do stuff. And I just sort of talk about whatever takes my fancy. But yeah, so I was trying to sort of discuss all the different level designs I like, but I think we've decided that I don't mind underwater stuff because of just how bizarre and different you can be. Maybe I should try playing Subnautica sometime. I like factory levels and I like forest levels. The typical grassland is okay. Desert levels, I don't mind. But at the same time, I see so much desert anyway. Oh, come on. Yep, if we get over here... There's the hidden power moon. Climb the cheese rocks. Now we have to smash the rest of these cheese rocks. And get the moons. Oh, very nice. But yeah, I do genuinely like nature. It's just... Those nature-themed levels are pretty good, all things considered, because they can just feel very peaceful. I mean, a good developer will know how to get the best out of any level theme, really. But there are lots of places that I just really find... I think I like... Well, it's kind of hard to pick because it's such an odd contrast. Like, here I am, I like the industrial levels, I want to be hanging around in Rusty Bucket Bay because I'm a lunatic. But at the same time, it's like, well, I don't mind sitting around and relaxing in a forest level. Oh, I killed a man. It's probably over here. There we go, somehow that worked. Wait, hang on. If I can get him to slow down... That doesn't look natural. It looks like a fake moustache. Yeah, so I don't really go in for the desert levels as... Like, I don't mind the desert levels, and some desert aspects are my favorites. Like, let's not forget the Spirit Temple in Ocarina of Time. Interestingly enough, it's the desert areas that end up being my favorites in the 2 N64 Zelda games. I suppose you can call Ikana a desert, but it's just very lifeless. In quite a few ways. Oh well, that works. Where were those purple coins? Are they up here? I've just lost where they were. Oh, there they are. But yeah, so I like those two desert levels. I mean, I don't mind the desert levels in fairness, but at the same time, it's like I can put up with... I can sort of watch the desert. I can look at the desert pretty much any time I choose to because I'm in Australia. The place is usually a lot of murderous desert unless you have... No, I don't... Didn't want to be that guy. So... No! Ah, no! That was a really bad time for my sinuses to get itchy. Trying to get rid of the itch in my nose and... Oh! No! You! How dare you! My turnip! I'm not having much luck with this one. Stay right there. Now we're motoring. As long as I can avoid being burned, I should be fine. As soon as I said it. Oh, you are persistent. Unfortunately, I did not realize I actually had shorter jumps. Or at least appeared to have shorter jumps. I think I might... Well, I'll get the purple coins while I'm here. 66 purple coins. Yeah, I can pretty much get desert environments anytime I want to because I live in Australia, so I don't mind some of the aesthetics and the way they approach things, but I also get a bit fed up with them. So I don't mind the ghost house areas either, but as long as they're creative with it. I think you'd probably call Luigi's Mansion a pretty creative approach for a ghost-based level, wouldn't you? Oh no, I have to jump up the cheese rocks. Okay. Put that down there. Capture you and kill the Spiny. And smash my way through these so that I can take the turnip back. Alright, good. So this is the last gold turnip we need. And nice happy music again. I'm going to buy a life up heart again because I'm terrible at this. And I need the extra protection. There we go. Yeah, lava levels, not quite my thing, but they're okay. And, change our outfit as well. Now that's interesting. So yeah, lava levels are okay. I don't mind mountain levels. It sort of depends on the approach, but I think... Yeah, it really depends on sort of the... I suppose it depends on the game. It depends on how everything... look like you need to use the bathroom. Alright, let's warp back over here. Path to the meat plateau. It really does depend on how you present it, but there are going to be some styles I like a fair bit more than others. If you've got good swimming controls and just good movement options in general, underwater levels can be really, really good. But there are some things that do get done to death as well. You want to be able to sort of make things... Oh, no. Nearly slipped off the hook. You want to be able to make sure things are just that bit different too. Are there any purple coins out over this way? There's cranial trauma. But yeah, see, there should be something up here, it feels like, but there's not. But yeah, when you get good approaches to level design, use your strategies right. I do need to get all the way out there. Maybe if I okay, there we go. So if I'm very careful, I can go out and get that. Right, we've got it. Don't say anything. Surrounded by tall mountains. Yeah, okay, so I don't think I can blame the fact that this is a lava level for that one. I think we can just blame me being me. Yeah, I suppose it is kind of difficult to talk about how the level is done, because it's like it can really change depending on the game and the way they actually use their level design. Because, yeah, some things just get it right and some of them just don't. Like your big level in the sky and things like that. I'm not quite fond of Rainbow Ride. It's like, it's okay, but it does feel a little bit patched together. But then you get much better approaches when it comes to different sky levels and that. I don't think I've got any more purple coins around this particular area. We've just got meat. A giant slab of meat. So, we need to possess the meat. We need to twitch. Which I don't have. We can move. Why has the meat got a moustache? So, the bird has seen the giant slab of meat jumping around. And we are grabbed by Cockatiel. So, Cockatiel is believed to be, but not... I'm not sure if it's strictly stated, but Cockatiel is considered to be related to Wingo from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I believe when you encounter Captain Toad in the Luncheon Kingdom, he does bring that up. We can get some coins if we want. I've jumped into the lava a few times, so I do need to be greedy. Alright, let's do a little bit of red hot log rolling and get ourselves the multi-moon. Big pot on the volcano. Dive in, so we have contributed to making food. We brought an ingredient and the bird's not happy that we've stolen its multi-moon. What are all those bits of paper? And Chef Scientist Mario is getting blown away. And the volcano is erupting. And we're falling to our death again and doing our knees. Climb up the cascading magma. Yowie, blasted all the way back here? That is one angry volcano. I don't know if I've ever heard of a friendly one, Cappy. And the volcano is still erupting. Alright, well, we have a bit to do, and we have a fire probe. And we have cheese. Well, the situation has changed drastically. Things have been very much restructured. Oh well, guess we'll find out what we need to do in the next one. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base. I wonder what the cheese rocks are there for. The cover's come off again. How did I fail and succeed? I thought I was going to have to start the whole thing again.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!